you join us on our show today. I'm Glory Okun. Hey guys, I'm so happy to be here. Ask me while Nigerian arts and crafts sector is moving to the next level. Hey, we are bringing to you the 11th edition of the International Arts and Crafts Inac Expo 2018. The opening ceremony was a breathtaking. Sit back and enjoy the new window of networking Nigerian arts and crafts to the world. I'll be right back with my adorable, beautiful attire. Formerly known as African Arts and Crafts Afra Expo, with public and private sector players in the arts and crafts industry in Africa as its primary target. The decision to change the name to International Arts and Crafts Inac Expo was taken in 2017 in view of its growing appeal and the need to reflect the global relevance and outlook of the program. This is the first of this new name, Inac, which is also the 11th edition of the International Arts and Crafts Expo, organized by National Council for Arts and Culture, on a theme networking Nigerian art and craft to the world. Held at Federal Capital Theatre Exhibition Pavilion, the expo drew participants from both within Nigeria and international community to Abuja for the week-long fair. At the opening ceremony, the Director General of National Council for Arts and Culture, who is also the President, World Craft Council for African Region, Otumba Olusegun Ronshewe, said the initiative was conceived in 2008 as a platform for craftsmen and women all over Africa and beyond to meet, interact, showcase their arts and crafts products, exchange ideas, network for investment partners. We thank President Muhammadu Buhari for the support he has continued to accord National Council for Arts and Culture in its task of repositioning culture as a veritable tool for economic diversification in line with the policy agenda of its administration.
We have decided to add our own social responsibilities to the people of this country. That is why today we're giving out free medical treatment to anyone that needs it. And in the process, we're giving out 250 medicated glasses to those that have eyes problems at no cost, all free. And we are also giving skill acquisition for those that will start new things.
The chairman of the opening ceremony, Samda Isara, explained that Nigerian arts and crafts, if well developed, will create more employment opportunities for the youth and also contribute immensely to the economic growth.
It is about time our governments at all levels to know that this is a sector that can set the country afire if well organized, polished, and well harnessed. The current government has succeeded substantially in the agri sector. Our mining sector is picking up. The Nigerian arts and crafts sector should be developed along those lines, and it will very easily become a major source of forex.
There were goodwill messages from members of diplomatic corps, top government functionaries and traditional rulers.
I wish to use this opportunity to call on corporate bodies to support in consolidating the successes already achieved by investing in the creative sector, especially in this unique sector, which is the arts and crafts sector, for sustainable growth and employment generation for our teeming population, especially the youth and our women.
For National Council for Arts and Culture, the usual traditional way of cutting a tape to declare an occasion open is no longer fashionable. Popular calabash design with Nigerian colors is now the new trend. The content inside are these kola nuts and gathered eggs. Both signify symbols of national unity.
The chairman of this occasion I declare it open by the opening of this. So many good things here. There are notes. What do you call this? And this, all these are part of our resources in this country.
It did not end there. The Director General Tumba Olusegun Ransowe, accompanied by other dignitaries, went around the pavilion to see creative works of art and other items showcased by various countries and Nigerians. Feel amazing? Relax, you haven't seen anything yet. That was just the beginning. If you have missed the Expo, we're here to bring to you all the glamour and fascinating show that was put together by National Council for Arts and Culture to show to the world the hidden potentials in arts and crafts. During the Expo, some countries and states celebrated their rich culture. China set the ball rolling. Let's go check it out. Days were set aside for countries and states who came to be part of the celebration to showcase their rich culture. China was the first to take the center stage.
Nigeria and China, we share a lot from each other. We learn from each other, help each other, and improve each other. Just like Mr. DJ said, I want also to say, Nigeria people is also very friendly to Chinese people as a nation. And we are good brothers, I think. And I feel so passionate, and I feel all the beautiful things here in Nigeria. Since I took my position in the very earlier last year, I visited the Millennium Park, I visited Tuma Road, I visited the Gurara Waterfall. So many beautiful places.
Next was India.
We have a 12-member Haryana folk dance group led by Mr. Ranjit Sarau. It is a group sponsored by the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, New Delhi, performing today as part of the India Day celebrations. This is also the first of its kind for the Indian High Commission. We have a specialized dance group, a traditional dance group, participating in Abuja Expo for the first time.
Ogun State in the southwestern Nigeria took turn to thrill the audience.
And tourism, these are the low-hanging fruits waiting to be plucked. And thank God we have Otumba Segun Onishewe here who has started plucking it. And of course, I'm right behind him solidly in helping him plucking the fruits of culture.
You must think outside the box. So I want to say it without any force on anyone that Ogun State have set another pace. With these wonderful items, now anytime I'm playing golf in my life, people used to say, did you see what he's wearing? I'm proudly wear them. Look at the dresses Ogun State Expo are wearing. Isn't it beautiful for male and female?
Also, Bangladesh, with their colorful costumes, showed their beauty and amazing dancing skills.
Dance you watch is not an ordinary dance. It's special. In case you have blood pressure or you are worried, just have a tape of that dance and listen to it. You'll be amused what will happen next. Joy, happiness, and everything will just come to you.
Bangladesh and Nigeria, it's my pleasure to recall that Bangladesh and Nigeria enjoys cordial bilateral relations. Both countries are bound by commonalities in many respects. We are one of the countries. Bangladesh's High Commission is one of the very few missions who has confirmed its participation at the beginning for this Expo. For Bangladesh, relationship with Nigeria is very important. To my mind, it's not our differences, but our commonality that define our relationship with this great country, Nigeria.
Investments.
At the investment forum, the lead speaker, Mrs. Chinwe Ezenwan, believed that a radical change of mindset among compatriots to believe in Nigerian products will trigger a revolution that will also create global attention.
I'm employing some physically challenged persons. I'm employing women. I have 45 people in my employment. What is my vision? My vision is to produce locally and sell globally.
Other speakers have this to say.
Really found that this was a very important function, and the speakers spoke very well, because I believe that arts and culture is very important in any form of development.
You cannot be somebody if you don't respect ourselves, our language, our food, our heritage, and also our culture. And I will tell you this, the reason why we fight ourselves is because you don't respect the other person's culture. The Igbos have a culture of cutting kola before they chat. What is wrong with that? The Hausa man wants to remove his slippers before he enters a house. What is wrong with that? A Yoruba man wants to wash his hand and eat local food the way he wants. What is wrong? All these are culture that we cannot run away from. And I'll tell you this, if a computer is the best thing that has happened, and what is inside is the software, then I consider this world as a computer, and the software is culture.
Students from schools within Abuja and its environs have good opportunities to go around the pavilion to see and learn about Nigerian arts and crafts, stimulate their creative abilities, and perhaps develop interest to study it as profession.
I believe that the Nigerian youth have been disconnected from their culture for quite some time. In fact, today I can tell you most of our youth are not even proud to wear our attires. They're not proud to speak our language. They believe in the foreign language, in foreign products, etc. So we in NCAC decide to be in touch with them as early as possible. And that's why we invited them to see what Nigerian culture can do, what our art and craft can add value to their being as the leaders of tomorrow. And we're very happy. The responses has been very, very impressive, and they look forward to even coming every day to see more of such cultural and craft and handicraft items, which is the basic exposure of creativity in every child.
The process of going around, we've seen tire making, bead making, ashoke, face painting, and the rest. For me, I'm an art student, and this has inspired me a lot because I paint as well. Although education is a priority of every young child, notwithstanding, we can also use our hands and our heads to make out something inspiring for the world to see and enjoy.
Alright, welcome back. With what you have seen so far, you will agree with us that truly the Nigerian arts and craft is one of the highest employer of labor in the world. I'm sure you know the last is always the best. At the closing ceremony, something that is not common was unveiled. Should I tell you? No. Take a look. I'll be right back. The grand finale began with this mind-blowing performance by Ara, a famous talking drum artist in Nigeria. Ministry of Science commended National Council for Arts and Culture for using culture to promote peace not only in Nigeria but also in the world.
We have today, you are opening a new window through which the rest of the world will see the best in Nigeria. So that all that people say, some persons say about Nigeria, which are not right, those who come can see that this country is a country that is very hospitable, is a country that loves peace, is a country that believes in peace, is a country that works for peace, and is a country that will ensure that humanity will be one, and that all that is needed for the world to come together, that Nigeria will work tirelessly to ensure that this is achieved.
Some countries, states and organizations smiled on with prizes for their good performances in various categories.
The next country is the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Product packaging goes to Iran, Korea and Syria.
Thank you very much.
For the states, we have Kano State and Ogun.
This platform that Inac has actually presented, we've been able to showcase the rich cultural heritage of Anang land, and then from here we can use this as a springboard to, just like the motto of Anang culture beyond national frontiers, we use this as a springboard to take Anang to the next level.
At the moment, everyone was waiting for came as the first international cultural diplomacy for peace was unveiled, which is aimed at uniting the world through culture, arts and crafts.
We need peace all the time, irrespective of election or not. Don't forget that in culture, there's no religion, there's no tribe, there's no politics. Ours is to unite the country. There are three fundamentals, internal, external, and global, which we succeeded in launching today. The whole world needs peace. So Nigerians have started a new initiative, which is the international cultural diplomacy for peace. Without peace, we can't be together. But culture is the product of every part of the world. Diplomacy is the approach to communicating with your neighbor. Who is your neighbor? Anybody standing next to you. You are my neighbor now. She's my neighbor. Everybody's my neighbor. So cultural diplomacy is the only solution to solve our differences, hate speeches, disagreement, healthmen, just name them. Which today, by the grace of God, Nigeria will start to have a new beginning.
Striving hard for long for peace, and you must be well aware that on initiative of India, the United Nations, they declared 2nd October as the International Day of Peace. That is the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation. And this year we are celebrating 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. So peace values a lot to India and to Indians, and of course to the Nigerian, and to say to Africa and to the world. So we are very much into it, hand to hand, shoulder to shoulder.
Ara and her team adorned in Nigerian attire again went on stage to mesmerize the arts and crafts lovers and the guests. the Expo is no longer a continental affair, but a global meeting place for critical stakeholders in the cultural and arts sector. 22 countries and over 25 states from Nigeria participated. The Director General therefore thanked all the key players for their contributions towards the success of the 2018 Expo and called for more support of all the participants and stakeholders in ensuring not only the sustenance of the Expo but in making it richer and better. He, however, said his desire is to make the International Arts and Crafts Expo the world travel market of Africa.
Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm so proud of National Council for Arts and Culture for the great move to make Nigeria Arts and Crafts a center of attraction. I hope you had fun. We have come to the end of the show, but you can watch this program on NCC's social media handles. Inac 2019 coming soon. I'm Glory Okun. Our culture is our pride. Up Nigeria Arts and Crafts. Bye for now.